Hello and welcome to this exciting edition of Take the Fair Out the Gear with me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
And me, Jason Bangers.
And we've been on the internet again. We've found you some interesting synth news and a few little bargains for you.
So come back and check we. Yeah, some exciting news, Si.
Well, Korg have been at it. Korg have been quite busy. We're only going to bring you a couple of bits, but Korg have been very busy making new pieces of gear.
Making us spend more money.
That's it. So the first one...
The damn fools.
And we'll flash up some pictures as we go. They've just released this new King Korg, it's called. It's called a King Korg Neo. It's very flash in white. It's sort of a reissue or an updated issue of their 2013 King Korg, which is a very nice keyboard, amazing sounds in it. The price $949, so it's a little bit out of my price range on that one.
It's a bit heavy, but is it worth it? I mean, would you compare that to a Hydra synth? You know, a grand. You know. Yeah.
So there's,
That's what you got to look at, isn't it?
There's some videos on YouTube from Korg, so have a look at that. And then this is quite amazing because the Korg Micro Korg,
one of my favourite keyboards.
We've both got one, and they've been put. I think it's one of the biggest selling synthesizers Korg have ever done. It's because it's been available forever.
It's no surprise.
Well, they have brought out a new version.
Yeah.
So they've updated it. They put a colour screen on. Let's see what else they've done. There's also a loop recorder in it as well, so I think you can record your ideas, but that we don't know any price on that. They've only just talked about that, so go and check that one out as well.
Yeah. There's no price on it?
No idea on price.
What would you like to see it at?
I think the original one was like $400 or $500. That
was a long time ago though, wasn't it?
Yeah, you wouldn't. I wouldn't want to pay more than about $4 for it.
I was going to say $5. Yeah, okay.
$4, $5.
So
yeah.
we'll keep an eye out on that, guys, and see what the price is. See if me and Chumley are close. He says $4, I say $5. Yeah.
And then
potato.
tomato.
Yeah.
So Stylophone, yeah, we love a bit of Stylophone.
Well, here we go with the Stylophone again. As I did say, they've been busy little boys. Now this thing is exciting. I was well impressed with it.
And we've got a couple of bits of video we'll put up as well. But the first one is it's like a Stylophone little modular synthesizer all in one. It's called the CPM DS2, and it's like an analogue drone machine.
Yeah, it's bizarre. It's really bizarre. It's quite unique.
But if you're into ambient and stuff, it's just amazing. And you can have it standalone. You can put it in a Euro rack as well. It runs on batteries, so it's quite an interesting thing. And if you want to do a pre-order, you don't have to put any money down. You can just send them your email. Let's look at the price. This one, it's £209. It has got 2 analogue proper filters, 2 analogue oscillators, LFOs, and it's a real interesting piece of stuff. Big shout out to Heimbach.
Yeah.
We know, I'm sure you'll do a video soon on one.
Yeah, he will. He'll have one if he hasn't done already.
No.
I don't know if they're out yet. When they come out?
Well, that's it. That's a good point actually, because I thought they were coming out reasonably soon because they said about the price, but they're not coming out till the summer, I think.
Okay.
So they're working on that one. So
and here's the one I'm interested in.
Yeah, it's the Stylophone Theremin.
Yes.
This looks really interesting.
There's no real videos. There's only a promo video. It doesn't really show you anything, does it?
We'll give you a little clip of that.
It looks like you can play the theremin on a slide, as well as maybe you can use the aerial as volume and play on the slide, but you can also theremin, and it looks like a synth unit. And it gives you the impression when you look at the video that it's got drums and synthesizer sounds built in it. Don't think it has.
No, I think that's just the backing track that they used. But well, the thing is, the price again on this one, the price on these theremins, let's have a look. In pounds, it's about £90.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, I'll be getting one of those.
So yeah, and I think in dollars it's like, I don't know, say $110. It's not an expensive unit.
Well, it's hard to get a theremin you can actually play musically, because they're so hard to control. But
with a slider, and they've got a little trigger button on as well. I reckon.
Yeah. It looks like they've nailed it.
Yeah, I think this is going to be brilliant.
I mean, you've seen the little ones me and Simon have got. We've never really delved deep enough into them to set the parameters and get it to play well. And I'm sure it can be played well. But we want something just out the box. You can go, you know, Beach Boys.
That's it. I reckon if the Beach Boys were doing it now, they'd want to use one of these new Stylophones.
I'm hoping it looks good. So check that thing out. That's cheap. I thought you was going to say about £200-300.
No, £90.
Blimey.
That's awesome. Well, this is from Yamaha. They're all at it at the moment. This one's called the Seektrack. To me, it looks like they've been looking at the Teenage Egineering stuff, because it looks very much like an OPZ on steroids.
Yeah.
Because you've got like 3 sections. You've got drum, synth samplers. Obviously, you've got your sequencer. You've got sound effects. It's quite an interesting little unit. And the price there, well, $599. So I guess that would be what, $450. Similar price to the OPZ.
For buying from America, then there'd be stamp duty. Oops.
Yeah, we'll come on to that later. And then we're just going to finish with a couple of Teenage Egineering things. They've been at it again.
They have.
And it's not the KO2.
It's not the KO2, no.
The first one is the 400 modular. Do you want to show the good people?
Yeah. This is
what have we got in the bag?
This is superb. Of course, heavy. I didn't realise it was a heavy side. So Simon's been and got himself a modular which he's going to have fun putting together, because you have to put these together yourself.
Yeah, we'll do your video if you want.
I said to Simon, when you put this together, time lapse it for the good folk on YouTube, and he said, you know what, they're beautiful people, I will do that. That was very kind of you, Si.
So the deal with these is, when they first came out we couldn't afford them.
No.
Because they were like £499. These are virtually half price.
Yes.
Thomann have got them in Europe for 253, although they're not in stock.
253, man.
This one came from Teenage Egineering. It was a little bit more. I think it was about 290, but it's not over the top.
But yeah.
But let's show you something else whilst we're at. Let's show you the little small one.
The trouble with Teenage Egineering is they're in Sweden.
Yes, and we'll come on to that in a minute.
We certainly will.
But if you live in Sweden, it's awesome.
Now this I might get myself. This again is another little Lego kit you got to put together. So Simon, bless him, I said to him, you know, the good people at YouTube would really like to see you put this together in time lapse. So which Simon said, yes.
So this one is it's called the Pocket Operator Modular 16. So it's like
it's a sequencer. It's awesome.
It's their sequencer. So why did we get this? Well, again, it was price on this one.
Yeah.
These originally were £200. Then Teenage Egineering dropped them to $149.
You ain't going to believe how much he's ended up at and what you can buy them for today.
And on the Teenage Egineering site, they're £59.
How much? $59.
So, obviously, and they're only available on the Teenage Egineering site. So if you want one,
and when assembled, they look the business. They are kinky looking things, aren't they?
And that's the best Teenage Egineering deal we've seen.
However, with Mogwai comes great responsibility.
That's right. So, because I've saved so much in the first place with the reduced prices on these,
you saved hundreds.
Yeah, because I suppose if you'd bought them at the original prices, it would have been about £700. So I think I managed to get both. And watch your import duties, because the import, they will sting you. It was about £400. So it's almost less than half. I must admit that did include the power supply, because you can't get the power supply for the modular from anywhere else. So that wraps it up really. That is the Teenage Egineering. Check it out if you like their stuff.
Hope you found that useful. There's maybe some bargains there for you to go and get. Definitely go and get one of them sequencers, I'm going to. So that's brilliant stuff there from Thee and Chumley. We hope you enjoyed it. This is goodbye from Take the Fear Out of Gear from me, Jason Bangers.
And me, Mr. Chumley Warner.
And we will see you on the next one. Check we.